A flash of lightning lit up the room, turning everything stark white for a split second, and then complete darkness. The power was out. Ilara's sobs were muffled by her hands. Mara, I'm so sorry. Please, I lost control that night. But everything I did after that, I did it for us. For you, Mara's voice was a sharp whisper in the dark. You don't get to say that. You don't get to use my name. You stole 15 years of my life. Ilara reached out, a desperate gesture into the blackness, but Mara flinched away, taking a step back. Outside, the storm was a living thing, howling and battering against the house, making the old structure groan under the force of the wind. Attorney Litton cleared his throat, his voice a little shaky in the tense, dark room. Miss Delos, perhaps it would be best if we all tried to remain calm until the lights? He stopped abruptly, his words catching in his throat. His eyes, wide with shock, were fixed on the space behind Mara. The flickering candlelight cast dancing shadows, and among them, one moved. It was a tall shadow, a silhouette that didn't belong. Then, a man's voice, deep and unfamiliar, cut through the storm's rage. Is someone going to welcome me home? Mara felt her heart seize in her chest. That voice. She knew that voice. It was a ghost from a lifetime ago. She turned, her movements slow, almost dreamlike. There, standing in the doorway, with rain dripping from the shoulders of his long coat, was a man. His hair was streaked with silver, his eyes were etched with a weariness that went bone deep, but his face. It was the face she had memorized from old photographs, the face she had cherished as a child. Dad? The word was a breath, a question, a prayer. A piercing scream ripped from Ilara's throat. Attorney Litton scrambled to his feet, knocking his chair back with a clatter that was lost in the chaos. The man took a step forward into the room, his gaze sweeping over them. I received a letter, he said, his voice steady despite the emotion thickening it. From your mother. It was the last one she ever wrote. Mara couldn't form words, couldn't even draw a proper breath. Her father. He was here. He was real. He looked from her to Ilara, his expression a mixture of profound sorrow and something else, something unreadable. She told me the truth, he continued. Everything Ilara just confessed. Everything she spent all these years hiding from you. Mara stumbled backward, her legs feeling like they couldn't support her. Her hand flew to her mouth. You're alive? I've been alive, he said, his voice dropping to a quiet, painful murmur. All this time, waiting, hoping, suffering, trying to piece together some kind of a life while carrying the weight of a crime I never committed. He took another step closer, and now Mara could see the raw grief swimming in his eyes, a grief that mirrored her own. And now, he said, his voice breaking just a little, I want my daughters back. What happens when a ghost from the past walks back into the present? When every lie is exposed and the truth is more painful than anyone could have imagined? The storm outside is nothing compared to the one that has just been unleashed within these walls. Don't miss the next chapter of this incredible story. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss a single second of what comes next. Thanks for watching.